They're truly one of a kind in St. Clair County. They're a family-run winery with their very own vineyard. So we're here today exploring Green Barn Winery.
My grandparents started growing grapes on this property in the early 1960s. My husband and I got married in 1981. And when we first got married, I liked wine, but every time I drank it, I ended up with a headache. So Mike decided he was going to make wine for me that I could drink without any sulfite in. Sulfite is a preservative that is put in a lot of times into different foods, but it's always put into wines as a preservative. So that's why you can take and put a bottle of wine on a shelf for many, many years. That being said, none of our wines have any sulfites whatsoever. We do have 5 different generations. My grandparents started the grapes. My mom has helped us and Michael's father. And then there's myself and my husband, and then our daughter and son-in-law. And then our grandsons are 9 and 13.
When my mom, who's Becky, is not here, my youngest son Henry is the boss. So he likes to sit at her desk and do boss things. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing, but he likes to help. Not only are they doing their schoolwork, but they're also learning a business. They're learning a trade. So they're getting a little bit extra on the side, but they're also getting a good work ethic because they see us working, and then they both want to someday take over. They've got a few more years, but one wants to do the back end, which would be Adam. He's my little farmer. And then Henry would like to be up front with the people because he's a people pleaser. It makes me feel good, but I know it makes my mom feel even better. She's seen them grow and just the things that they can do. It's like, well, how did you learn how to do that? Where did you think to, come up with that idea? So when we do our planning and with expanding and things like that, we make them involved as much as we can.
We have 25 acres of grapes currently right now. We're in the process of purchasing another 15 acres to start some more. It takes many years. It's not something that you can decide, well, tomorrow I'm going to open up a winery. It takes many years of growing them and perfecting the vines. Most of our fruits all come from local farmers in the area. In fact, our Michigan blueberry, the blueberries all come from K-Pac and Emmett. The Smiths Creek blackberry, all the blackberries come from Smiths Creek. Apples come from a Washington Township area. Peaches come from up north in Jetto. So we do use as many local fruits as we possibly can, which we feel is very important. The Wine Shantys are a new adventure for us. We decided to go with one, and all of a sudden the next day decided 2 was going to be better. And our first one has been up for just a week, and we now have our 3rd one coming in. They're all insulated, and they have heat in them, and people are actually loving them. They come in and they can bring their own food if they choose. We've had several pizzas delivered.
We are always evolving. We have to. That's nature. That's life. So we just have to adapt, and everybody just needs to remember that we're all in this together.
Now more than ever, we realize the importance of supporting family-owned businesses here in our area, and the Green Barn Winery in Smiths Creek seems like a great place to start. For EBW TV, I'm Annie Naraki.